Back with another video. Today we'll be going to Lowe's. I'm gonna be showing y'all some tools that you can use to possibly build an enclosure or whatever you need for your system. Some of the tools I use right here with the Craig section of Lowe's or whatnot. They got their own section. Just a bunch of tools to make pocket holes and clamps and stuff, and certain kind of screws to go with it. It's a great tool for the instead of just screwing your enclosure together a regular way, you can use this Craig tool right here. It may not be your way of doing it, but it is an option. It's more than one way to get the job done for sure. But like I said, they have some good sales or whatnot. Like I said, I wasn't paid to come here and do this. I figured I was already here, so I figured I'd make the video for y'all. Like I said, I use some of these Craig tools here. As you can see right here, they got the portable jigs and the clamps right here, the corner jigs. Some of this stuff, man, you got to think about. It takes a little time to learn how to do this stuff, but if you learn how to do it, you better repeat the process more than once, especially if you invest in these tools. Of course, you got your saws of different kinds or whatnot you may need. You may need one of these or a table saw or whatnot. The investment is kind of big a little bit sometimes, but you can use this stuff over and over. It'll be worth the investment. I actually bought a table saw one time to complete something, and I've been using it ever since. So it'll actually pay for itself eventually. I don't know what your budget may be, but of course you can buy some are better than others, and some are, well, I wouldn't say better than others. They just got a lot more features you can use on them, or some of them may extend out further than others and a little different stuff. Some of them actually come with wheels, as you can see right here. But like I say, it's more like a learning thing, you know. It's kind of learn to use this stuff. The price of wood is kind of expensive, but if you're willing to take that gamble and risk to get it, you know, to learn this stuff and get it right, you better complete enclosures over and over. Most of the time you'll spend a good amount of money on the enclosure, but if you're one of those type of people who don't learn real easy and they take you a little time, you don't want to gamble with it, you got to go ahead and just pay somebody to do the job. Like y'all can see here, some of this stuff is on sale for $129. That was not the actual saws or table saws or whatnot, but that's some more Craig stuff up there. I know that one there is usually $149. But like I say, if you're not really good with tools and don't want to take that time, you might want to bypass all of this and just pay somebody to do it. But just kind of those are your leveling. You know, you want to level things out to make sure it's even or whatnot. But your sanding pads and all of that type of stuff for your different type of sanders that you can get, sandpaper. So but sometimes you gotta pay somebody. You don't want to invest in all of this stuff just to do one thing, and it may not be a thing to do this stuff yourself. But for me, I feel like it was worth me learning and getting this stuff down packed. And plus I got a friend that shows me the ropes and things. They've been doing it over 30-40 years, longer than I've been alive, 2 times probably. Yeah, y'all know for sure, longer than 30, 40, 50 years. So, you know, he's an older guy, and like I say, he teaches me how to do a lot of stuff. And as you can see right here, you got the router right here, more like a compact router, like your trim router or whatever you may call it. These are battery powered tools right here, not your, I think they sell corded as well. Yeah, they do sell corded. I think some of these are corded. But like I say, the investment it'll definitely pay for itself over and over. If that's something that you're into, you know, you might want to make that purchase. Sometimes you can kind of understand why builders charge so much, because the knowledge that they have and the tools that they've invested in over the years. And a lot of times you go to the store, you don't just buy this stuff all at one time. So, you know, it'll just kind of all come a little bit here, a little bit there. You don't have to buy these tools here at Lowe's or Home Depot. You can go to Harbor Freight. I bought a bunch of Harbor Freight tools as well. So wherever you may get a drill that you can find it on the marketplace, or wherever you may want to search for it. So these just some tools you can pick up at Lowe's or Home Depot for your bill. So As y'all can see, they got a bunch of different trim routers, battery operated. You can do a whole bunch of stuff. You can make circle holes with them, or you can trim, you can round over, you can do it out. It's kind of endless with what you can do. Of course, you got other brands here at Lowe's. Y'all already know how this works. But you got your jigsaws, you got your table saws, you got your sanders right here. You got a little bit of everything. Be sure to let me know what you all use to get the job done. Do you use a CNC machine? I've been kind of learning that a little bit. Like I said, I've been dealing with a guy for a couple of years now. After my first enclosure, I've been kind of getting a lot of knowledge from him, how to do certain things. When he'll let me use some of the equipment if I need to here and there. Pretty good people, man. If you can find somebody who will just help you walk through situations and get you through there, it'll help you a whole lot. But I actually got to get me another one of those right there. I got a router now, but I need to get me another trim router or whatnot. I got the regular saws and jigsaw. I got a table saw, kind of almost every saw. I think I almost got like every saw you can have. As you can see, Lowe's carries a whole bunch of different brands, different price ranges. But, to save a little bit of money, you may want to go to Harbor Freight to get your tools. I don't know, but as y'all can see though, all the different brands, we're gonna go ahead and make our way to the DeWalt section there. It's the same process with everything. They all make their own different ones. Some of the batteries are real expensive. If that's what you buy the tools without the batteries, if you already have the batteries, or get aftermarket batteries. But I know the original batteries are kind of expensive. But like I said, it's worth the investment. I don't have any DeWalt. I may get into that a little later on, but I've been using my Harbor Freight Bauer or whatever it's called for a while. I got a whole bunch of that stuff. So I already have the batteries for that stuff, and it's interchangeable, and that's kind of what I go with. If I already got batteries to this stuff, I just use what I got, and kind of the whole ecosystem, I just keep it all once. I think this one is called Bosch, I believe. Yeah, Bosch. Yeah, y'all might know about this brand anyway. But like I said, man, you can go on and on for days. I'm probably sure that I didn't go over all of the different brands they have. Like I say, I could just turn around and go forever in here. Cobalt and all this other stuff they got in there. So as y'all can see right here, we made it to the lumber section of the store. This is kind of the most important section when it comes down to building enclosures right here. Of course, you got your 2x4, the 2x8, or whatever it is, 4x8, whatever it is. There's a whole bunch of it. And the prices, I don't know, I think the price is coming down a little bit, because it did go up quite a bit of ways. Of course, you're gonna need your deck screws or whatever you may use to get the job done. Like I said, you don't have to buy Craig screws. It's not a specific screw that you have to use. Of course, you can get that, and you can get your spray foam right there, or you can pick that up at Walmart. Whatever screws, it's really what fits your budget or what you prefer. It's all about how you like your build. So it's not a wrong way to do it. Now, it's a preferred way, but it's not a wrong way. I don't know, I thought I got the price in this thing right here. I think that's not the right board. That's what it was. That's not Pine or MDF. I think that's some kind of, I don't know what it is. So as y'all can see, the birch right there is $93 a sheet. So a lot of times you may need 10 sheets to complete an enclosure. You'll be $1,000 real quick. Depending on how big it is. That's your MDF. I don't like MDF personally because it's heavy. But I guess when it comes down to shaping it up, you can kind of sand it down a little bit. You can kind of work it a little bit better to me. But I like the look and the feel of this plywood stuff. I like plywood a whole lot better versus the MDF. And you don't want to use this particle board. I've seen people use it, but that stuff just crumbles up. I wouldn't tell anybody to use the particle board. Now, I do know you can go like to Walmart, and sometimes they sell those little speaker boxes that you can make out of particle board. But I really wouldn't prefer to use it. But of course, like I was saying, you can get your spray foam. I don't think there's still pour foam in here. So you know, you may not be able to pick no pour foam up in here. I think it's kind of, you gotta get that by the gallon, I believe. I'm not for sure, but somebody let me know down in the comments. And of course, you need to pick up your fire extinguishers. And then you may not get a fire alert system in here, but you might want to get your fire extinguisher while you're at it. And that way you can be safe with the whole ordeal. You don't want to just be out there gambling with this whole experience, and then you catch a fire. Make sure you use fuses if you can. I know a lot of y'all are no fuse gang. I already know it, but you know, I prefer fuses. And if I can get a fire extinguisher, get a buddy y'all, get the little fire, any kind of fire extinguisher will work. You know, get one from somebody somewhere, get something. But be sure to like, subscribe. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Definitely hit that notification bell, share the video. I'm gonna see y'all back on the next one.